This is Professor Michael Walsh. You may remember me from your Digital Film Lighting 1 experience. Welcome back. This is Digital Film Lighting 2. This is week 1 of DFM 201. And I want to welcome you back. I hope that you have some retention from the last time we worked together. This is my welcome video for the first round of go-to sessions that we will be involved with this month. I've got some great stuff planned for you, but I wanted to take a shout out and just welcome you folks back and give you a little bit of an overview of week 1 for your new syllabus, give you a little bit of an idea what's in store, talk about what the concepts are, and just reach out and try to make a little bit more of a personal approach to your online experience. I want you to feel like and really understand that there is somebody on the other end of the LMS that cares deeply about your experience, the quality of the education that you are receiving, the accuracy of the information, and I'm very interested in seeing what you can do with this terrific craft. So having said that, let me show you really quick what the schedule looks like for this month. If you're in Lighting 2, that's DFM 201. Here's week 1. We're right here, October 3rd. Pay no attention to this. This is all Greenwich Mean Time information. But we have week 1 on this evening. We have week 2 on October 10th. Week 3 is coming in on October 17th, and week 4 is coming in on October 24th. You can register for these courses through the links that I've provided for you on the LMS. If you go to your page, scroll down to go to training, look for the little prompt in the box here to register or to check it out. This is also where you can go for pre-recorded sessions in case you can't be present for a live presentation. You can always go back and check this section later and see what I've posted for you for that week. So here's your registration link, and then of course here is your week 1 through 4 recorded go-to sessions. And then for those of you who don't know, I have a YouTube channel. This has a lot of videos on it. I think I'm up to 82 or 83 videos already on a variety of different concepts for any of the 3 or 4 classes that I teach here at LA Film School, whether it's Lighting 1, Lighting 2, Cinematography 1 or 2, and also a little bit from Digital Image Making, DFM 120. So there's a lot of videos in there. Check them out, a variety of different concepts. Some of the videos are also embedded in your LMS. Some of them are videos that I've done outside of the syllabus, information that I thought you might want to have for your own, but there wasn't any room for it in the curriculum, or just things that I thought were interesting that I wanted to share. There's also some embedded videos for weeks 1 through 4, and these are supplementary recordings that you can check out at any time. They'll be here for the duration of this month. So feel free to check in from time to time and see what's new, okay? Let me get back to page 1 here, and let's talk about what's going on this month. Okay, so, whoops, I get a little ahead of myself. Here's Lighting 2. We got 40 activities for you this month, and we're going to start with your getting started stuff. Please don't wait to do this till the end of the course. There's some information in here that you might want to know ahead of time, like vital safety notices. These are OSHA bulletins. If you check this out, you can see that I've put in there some handy information for you about safety, best practices, procedures, and so forth. These are genuine documents generated by OSHA, which is the government's protective arm for the labor force in this country. They create rules and regulations and document best practices for a variety of different industrial labor-related practices. They also investigate accidents and help settle insurance claims and so forth. So these safety review bulletins are good to check out. I would recommend doing it at your leisure. It's not something that you have to do right away, but it's definitely there for you to check out. Let's see what else we got here for you. We've also got your syllabus is here. You can download it. You got your lighting setup video. Once again, you might remember that from Lighting 1. The go-to training session page. Also, the Hollywood Shot Designer information is back. And if you didn't sign up for that before, or if you didn't retain the link, this will tell you how to get back in touch with Hollywood Shot Designer so you can do your nice lighting diagrams and don't turn in any hand-drawn content that you might lose points for. What else have we got? Week 1. I see I've already got somebody turning in an assignment. That's excellent. Style lecture on comedy lighting. And the read and view is going to be a little bit of review on your basic electricity, just a brief recollection of that material, and then some new introductory material on comedy lighting, what goes into comedy lighting. Also, in week 1, we're talking about color and color theory, so there's a little bit on gels and filters. These are items that you can apply to your lighting to create colorful effects or corrective effects or diffusion effects to your light sources. And again, there's some interesting Video Maker magazine articles for you to check out. This is the 4 attributes of light. Interesting article. A couple of websites for you to check out, Roscoe Cinegel and Lee Filters. A little bit of textbook content again from Creative Edge, and you know how to go to Creative Edge and pull up your queue of textbooks that you've got stored. You're going to check out an introduction to color and a little bit of light on the subject from Understanding Color 5th edition. What else have we got lined up for you? We've also got from the Set Lighting Technician's Handbook a little bit on manipulating light, tools and techniques, and the behavior of light, and a little blurb on LEDs. LEDs are becoming a real novelty in the industry right now. Lots of folks are using LEDs in a variety of different ways. Everything from LED tape products that you can cut and solder yourself, all the way up to larger commercially produced LED lighting fixtures. It's really a paradigm shift in Hollywood right now, and you guys are a part of it. We're transitioning out of an age where we used high-intensity discharge, daylight balanced lamps, or tungsten incandescent indoor lighting for studio work, real power-hungry sources that generate a huge amount of heat, and we're transitioning into the age of light-emitting diodes, where all the fixtures stay cool, you don't burn your hands to touch them anymore. They're usually daylight or tungsten by the turn of a dial, and dimmable as well. So LEDs are taking the industry by storm, and you guys are coming in on the ground floor. Here's another link to your electrical safety manual. This is directly from the International Alliance of Theatrical and Stage Employees. That's the IATSE. That's the OSHA branch of motion picture lighting. So you folks should be familiar with that. They've been in support of me and my crews and my colleagues on set for 30 years now. They represent the upper echelon of motion picture construction. And you can get a little glimpse inside the workings of the IA by checking out our safety manual. There's also more safety bulletins and some little tutorial videos you can check out. This is a video that I made for a student a few months ago who had a little trouble keeping the concepts in line. So we did a little video to help understand complementary, supplementary colors, gels as an additive process, or color as a reflective process. A lot of the stuff you'll be looking and checking out in your reading views. There's also a cool video on color psychology explaining what different colors imply non-verbally in our filmmaking. Why would you choose one color over another? Pretty interesting stuff. Color and Storytelling is a great short documentary on the same concepts. And then, each month we may take a look at some work by a specific DP or lighting designer. I've got Christopher Doyle selected for you this month. And this documentary is called Filming in the Neon World. Christopher Doyle is an Australian cinematographer who works in Hong Kong. And he's done a number of movies with the famous director Wong Kar-wai. His work is very well regarded, very highly regarded. It's very colorful, very organic. And he's also a colorful and organic personality himself. He really cares about the craft of cinematography. He's passionate about filmmaking, and that passion is infectious, and I think you'll really enjoy meeting Christopher Doyle. Lighting for wide shots. This is basically a tutorial. Here's a little link to the Film Tools, Equipment, and Expendables supply store in Burbank, California, and a little video I did for you guys on the power formula to help you do some of your watts, voltage, and amperage calculations along with your electrical review. So that's it. Let's take a look at the home page one more time and show you the layout of every month. Basically, the way it's going to go is you'll remember this from before. You'll have a lecture on a particular lighting style, and we cover 5 styles this month: comedy, horror, sci-fi, action, and drama lighting. And each week we're going to cover 2, with the exception of week 1. We only do comedy and then color theory as a combination in week 1. So look out for a specific lecture on those themes each month. Your reading view, then your discussion, and there'll be a topic already selected for you to chime in on. And again, don't be afraid to assert your opinions. You can't be wrong, but try to use your best observational skills when you raise a discussion on color theory. Try to rely a little bit on the reading view, but the idea is we want to find out how you feel about color and what you think about color now, and hopefully those opinions will either change for the affirmative or they will become enhanced and evolve over the course of the month to something of a little higher understanding. We also have your project, which is a style simulation of comedy lighting or color in practice as a theme for a short video. You'll have a quiz, open book, of course. This is on basic electricity in week 1. We've also got a community discussion board set up in case you guys want to chat on your own about concepts either involving class concepts or concepts from outside of class. If you got some work you want to share, some stuff you've been doing on the outside, please feel free to post it here. And then, of course, I've got an additional resources section, which might be new to some of you folks. That's where I put extra material if you want to do a little extra reading on certain concepts from the coursework. This is not mandatory, but I try to put little Easter eggs in there for you, things that if you check it out, if you take the time, I hope you won't be disappointed. A lot of times I'll put in a short documentary about how a particular movie was made and discuss a concept from, say, anything from The Revenant to Gravity to Birdman to The Godfather and so on. So that's how each week's going to get laid out. We've got 4 weeks ahead of us. I look forward to working with all of you. I appreciate you checking out this welcome video. I'm happy to have you back. If you have any questions or comments on this material or anything else that I've discussed this evening, or anything else for that matter that appears on the LMS, please feel free to reach out and contact me. You can use my office phone. It's listed on the LMS. Or you can send me an email and I will respond back to you. I am concerned about your learning experience. I want to make sure you get the most value out of our time together. I've got a lot of time in the industry, and I feel like I've got a lot of information I can share with you, and I'm eager to do that if you're receptive to what we're talking about here, and I hope you are. I'm passionate about lighting, as you know now, having taken Lighting 1. And I think there's more to talk about. So I welcome you back. I hope you're looking forward to this month. I certainly am. And thanks for tuning in again. Look for this video and others in the recorded sessions of the go-to on the LMS. And reach out. Let's talk. Otherwise, I'll see you around this month on the LMS. All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good evening. Talk to you again soon.